Hey guys, this is me when I first wake up. I got some radium mines in Claremore where they used to take a lot of baths. Change my oil today. So we'll see you soon.
He helped organize Rogers County Bank, now RCB Bank in Claremore, and served as the president for 13 years. The Cherokee National Council selected him to lead the National Council in 1938. President Franklin Roosevelt appointed Milam as the chief of the Cherokee Nation in 1941. He was appointed for 2 more terms by...
We're here at one of the only buildings left standing that used to have the bathhouses in Claremore, where this one guy, as he was drilling for oil, I guess he came across this water. It's like foul smelling, like rotten eggs, just because of the sulfur that's in the water. But he saw this mangy dog jump into the water, and then it was like perfectly fine the next day or something. And so he took it to like this medicinal guy who didn't find anything radioactive. The water, you know, was at least promoted as something that was medicinally beneficial for healing purposes. And so literally thousands of people began to flock to Claremore to take baths in this water, you know, and you could smell it like on the road on Route 66 along the highway, you know. So the town literally smelled of rotten eggs. But it was a good thing at that time because it was making a lot of money. People were being apparently healed from their illnesses and stuff just by taking a bath in this radium water. Even though it contained no radium, that's what it was known as. What is now the Jim Davis gun museum. And it's the largest private collection of guns in America. And him and his wife are actually entombed in the museum because his request was to be buried with his guns. That it used to also be one of the bathhouses, so that's the second of 2 which still remain to this day. See if we can actually find the well. Maybe somebody in the museum knows something about it. So there's the Jim Davis gun, and that used to be one of the other bathhouses. So the second one that's still remaining, we're gonna go check that out, see if we can find where the well was, see the guns, obviously. So first I'm gonna get a haircut, and then we're gonna go in that thing. Alright, so here we go. See what if they know anything about the well in this museum. First we'll look at the guns. This thing's got like a tank out on the front of it. Pretty wicked awesome. Alright, this is the first part of the museum. They call it it is the world's largest in America private collection of guns for a reason. I mean, this is just hundreds of millions of dollars worth of guns. This is the first section. Their whole museum is like this. So that's the place we were. Apparently, it was the site of the original well.
Agriculture requested legislation to change the name of the college to Rogers State College to reflect the regional mission of the school. Agriculture requested legislation to change the name of the college to Rogers State College to reflect the regional mission of the school. He was an innovator in distance
You know, wasn't really anybody there you could talk to. So people here said that they don't have a well, and that the foundation of the original well, this one, was destroyed and then refoundationed, and then this gun museum was built over it. Actually, that when I used to work for Walmart on lunch break, went over here, I came over here with one of the girls that works here, basically to exchange some items, and it was in one of those buildings there. It's very small. Inside you have the kitchen directly connected with the little tiny living room and a bathroom over in the corner. So, yeah. These things are just like individual little houses with baths, you know. Instead of having like a bath in your house, way back in those days, early 1900s, you know, you would just go to a local place and take a bath. You don't mess with the French, okay? They will shoot you dead with that thing. So apparently not only were people taking a bath of this stuff, they would actually be prescribed to drink it, like a wine glass full of it a day. And it wasn't doing anybody any harm, as far as they could tell, because of the money that it was making. It was actually working and healing people of their illnesses. Now we're at the Will Rogers. We'll see what they know about the uranium wells. See if we can find any more information.
Pompous gold. The week here to the heather and the ceremony of sorrow. In the simple charm of Will Rogers was a deep devotion to his family, their grief-stricken widows, sons, and daughters, and many an old friend weeping for Will.
Will Rogers, turns out him and some other guy were killed in a plane flight. Okay, so in Alaska, it just like crash landed and they both died on impact. The guy's wrist watch was entirely smashed. So very sad. Will Rogers, famous philanthropist, you know, who put a lot of money into Claremore. So they got a lot of stuff revolving around him in the area. But I was told by the guy at the museum that this Will Rogers Motel, which is now like a residency apartment complex for elderly people, like retirement, said at the top of that building is 2 original baths with some signs and stuff posted up. So we're going to go see that. It's the 3rd building that was originally used for the baths. Now, of course, the gun museum the building was destroyed and then rebuilt in that area, but it still was a place where the baths were originally located. Now this has 2 of the original baths. We're gonna go check them out. Here we go. 6th floor. Top. Tallest building in Claremore. Here we are. So again, Claremore was once known as Radium Town. You know, it's where profit came from. Smell of rotten eggs, the healing waters. Will Rogers said it was the, one-time resort for healing any illness.